ladies and gentlemen, for the 878th time, it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring the Black Hand of Mike.
Yeah.
As well as his Junus.
What up, bitches?
As well as my lady.
Hey.
Me, I am Foul Duke. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening, y'all? What's good out there today?
Give another shout out to the Roanoke area. Went down this past weekend and
Wasn't Harvest's birthday this weekend?
yep, it was Harvest Black birthday and
Hey, happy birthday, Harvest.
at a record release thing. Went pretty good.
There you go, there you go.
Bunch of people coming out. Shit, check out the Harvest Black album dropping soon. Care package.
Hell yeah.
So we ran around drinking liquor, acting a fool.
Oh, yeah.
It was a good time.
That's what's up, hell yeah.
Had some old fashions and shit.
There you go. Get yourself right for a little bit.
Yeah, it was more fun than it wasn't.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
That's always a good thing.
Yep. Nothing like going back to the places where you went to high school and seeing stuff and people, and you're like, why really like these folks?
Yeah.
And then you're like, man, everything's fucked up. You know what I mean? So it's tough, man, sometimes going to visiting friends and shit. You see things with folks and you're like, damn, that's no good, but,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, overall, good time.
Oh, absolutely.
There you go, there you go. Real quick, want to give a rest in peace shout out to Wally Amos, you know, famous for the Amos cookies. He passed away.
Famous Amos is dead.
Yeah, the guy that made them. Yep, he passed away. He gone.
Amos, wherever you are, I do like me a crispy cookie.
Now, in other news,
I
other
appreciate that. I
sources,
can knock down some Famous Amos. You give me a little
Fuck
glass
yeah.
of milk and some Famous Amos, dog. I'm
they
there
were
till it's
the
gone.
joints in the joint at school, the snack machine at school, used to fuck them up in the annex when fucking
The little yellow bag.
yeah, when the business teacher didn't have fucking cookies to sell, shit, we fucked them up. And then, man, you know what? Free the woman from Illinois that got locked up for the chicken.
What you talking about?
Didn't an NFL player offer to pay like 1.5 million
This
for
bitch
the?
stole like
She
a
stole-
1,000 cases of chicken
Yeah,
wings.
it was
bro.
$1.5 million.
worth of chicken wings.
Why
From
would she get
public
off?
schools,
Why-
from public schools.
Why would she not get in trouble for that? Why would you let her off?
I'll let her off because fuck it. It's just chicken wings, man. She probably
It's $1.5 million in
I don't
chicken,
give a
fool.
goddamn
It's just
government
chicken
money.
It's $1.5 million in chicken.
That government
$4
fucking
billion.
wastes-
That's like four. I don't even know how many millions of chickens that is, bro. But it's more than a million chickens.
Was she giving it away? Was she giving it to people?
Nobody knows what she was doing with the chicken. Now
She was selling that shit and catering
She was
events,
selling
what
that
she
shit
was
and
doing.
catering
Fuck that
shit.
bitch. Lock her ass up.
Nah, fuck that. Cause they gave her 9 years for that shit.
Wow.
It's
I didn't know that.
9 years.
That's a lot
Easy
of
time.
That's a lot of time for
Well,
some
the
fucking
way they were
chicken.
looking at it, it was like you were stealing from the mouths of babes.
Goddamn
But
right.
here's the thing,
These are
though.
your children. These are our tax dollars. I ain't even got kids,
This
man.
was during COVID.
She's taking my tax dollars during COVID and making chicken wings at home or whatever the
Hey,
fuck
she
she's
might
doing
be
with them.
feeding the whole neighborhood.
Man,
that
she was
starving.
selling them underpriced
She-
into them
look.
goddamn fucking Buffalo Wild Wings or some bullshit like that. You know she was fencing them fucking chicken wings. How you gonna steal $1.5 million in chicken wings and not be fencing them? I know you ain't eating them.
should be.
Mike, your big
You
ass
should
couldn't
be.
eat $1.5 million in
I
chicken
know, but
wings.
look,
It ain't fucking possible.
I'm
If
saying,
you worked
let
at
it
the
go.
school system
I'm
and
saying-
stole $1.5 million in chicken wings and you ate every single one, and you ate every single one, I'd be like, all right, give him less than 9 years. But I know you was fucking fencing them
Yeah,
shits.
give her. She don't need 9
9
years for
years
that
is a
shit.
lot.
Fuck that bitch. Give her 20.
Nah.
Fucking lock her up.
What she would have stole? Let's say she stole how much? What car is worth $1 million?
If she stole a fucking Bugatti Veyron in poor condition, she shouldn't get that much time. But she stole $1.5 million in chicken.
In chicken.
In chicken, that's still a lot of chicken to get to $1.5 million
That's a lot
in
of
chicken.
chickens. That's a lot of
That's
chickens.
fucking bullshit. That is by the truckload. That is a fucking organized
trying-
fucking
she-
business.
she was
That is
trying,
an
but-
organized business. $1.5 million is organized business. 1,500, man,
She
fucking
was
let that
trying
bitch
to be
go.
an entrepreneur
She
during
said, yeah,
COVID.
fuck you on my tax dollars. You know, tax dollar out my tax dollars to sell chicken wings on the. She had a
Well,
food
see,
truck or
here's
some
the thing.
shit.
Our
She had
tax
like
dollars
Mary's
are-
fucking
hold on.
chicken wings.
Our tax dollars is paying to keep her ass in jail for 9 years.
Fine, you're
way-
right, Mike. Let's
Yeah.
fucking go on and just put her to death.
That's That's what I was
I've had enough of this
Chicken
bitch. We gonna take her up to, you know what, 'cause we ain't even gonna spend any kind of money. We're gonna take her up to the top floor and push her ass
Look,
up.
I'll give her 3 years.
Boom.
9 years is a little bit. 3 years, I'll give her 3 years on that.
3 years hard labor.
Pedophiles don't get that
She
much
gonna be in there,
time.
yeah, and pedophiles should get more than
Pedophiles
20.
are eating fucking little kids.
Look
Not
at-
fucking, this bitch just stole some wings.
That's
Chicken
some wings, not some wings.
I heard there was.
Yes, this isn't like she went in.
Chicken wings.
She didn't go into. She didn't go into Buffalo Wild Wings and walk out with a case.
What-
She went
so-
into the public school system and walked out with truckloads for must have been at least 16 months.
That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers are going to public schools fucking with these little kids getting less
Yeah,
time
but
than this bitch is getting for
And that ain't
chicken.
right either.
Yeah.
She should get 20. Pedophiles should get life. Boom. Sentence.
She took, it was like, what, 11 cases?
11 cases, yeah.
11 cases.
How does that
300 in a
equal?
case.
How does that equal
300 in a case.
1.5 million? 11 cases.
That's what it said, 11 cases.
That's some bullshit. That's some overpriced chicken. That's when like they would
It
find
may
the
have
weed
been
back
more
in the
than-
day
I don't remember what it was.
and weigh it with
I think
the
it was more
dirt.
than 11, but I'm thinking 11. But either way, it was like 300 in a case.
Like, look, I know nothing of this other than what I've been told today by these idiots, and I don't
Yeah,
believe any
I
of it
think
at
I
this
put it on the
point.
gram,
He
right?
put it on the gram, yeah.
Yeah, it was probably some meme from fucking World Star or some shit.
It
So
says,
that the guy from the Chiefs, the Chris Jones, offered to pay $1.5 million for her release. He
Go
like that
for it.
NFL star. He like came out and was like, "I'll pay for." the
yeah, it's
fucking wings."
11,000 cases of chicken, she said.
11,000 cases. Now,
Yeah.
what is a truckload?
More. That's more.
How many cases is a truckload?
That's
Depending on
Really,
what
bro.
truckload you're looking at.
Well, look, what are they bringing
So-
into your average public school?
Okay,
Right?
it's got
Public
200
school-
and
your
some
public
chicken
school's
wings
gonna
in it,
have a
bro.
pound. That's a pound of wings. Two, 3 pounds of wings. Because if you're looking at fucking the cases, they
My
gonna
point
keep
is,
this probably that big.
if you're stealing that in a manner that they're not going to notice, but on a scale enough to reach 1.5 million, that is a multi-year operation, and that is a business. Fuck
She
you.
was
You go to
signing.
jail.
She was signing the individual invoices for massive quantities of chicken wings for the whole district. It was to feed 1,600 children, with more than 80% of students with low income. And she said that the item was never served to the students because they contain bones, and she didn't want them choking.
That's some bullshit.
She stole all the chicken.
Is that man? God damn it! Okay.
I gave him. Am I? All right. Are we ready to give 9 years at least for this bitch now?
Now I gotta say, bitch, you gotta get at least 5 off that, because that's a stupid ass excuse.
Fucking
Yeah.
dumb ass.
They give her time to
Dumbass.
think about it.
Like, God damn it, you didn't want to give him bones. So you took the bone-in wings.
I took the bone-in wings because you know they sell for more down at the Bonchon. I could sell Bonchon bone-in
Yeah.
wings
Oh,
for a
hell
much
yeah.
better price than I could boneless wings. So that's what I did. I took the bone-in wings. I let the kids have the boneless wings so they wouldn't choke because you know I was concerned for their safety and shit, right?
I don't even remember being in school having bone-in wings ever.
no.
Me neither.
Yeah, you know why? Because there
We
was some
didn't have that
asshole
shit.
scamming them out of the fucking taxpayer
I
dollar.
don't think they ever had.
They were stealing. That's why they were giving you nothing but chicken nuggets.
Yeah, we had nuggets. They were called chicken nuggets. They didn't call things boneless wings. They were called nuggets.
Yeah, they're nuggets,
Yeah.
nuggets,
You know what I
in,
mean?
nuggets in the little square pizza, eh?
Yeah, square
Elos,
pizza day.
Elios, or whatever the fuck.
That was not even Elio's.
Nah, it wasn't
That was not Elio's.
Nah, Elio's was nowhere near that. That was like special.
Elio's was way better, but still not very good.
Yeah.
Them shits was Filios.
Yeah, that was. Oh man.
They was mad fake and
Terrible.
shitty. I never even ate them. I think I tried it once. I went to a school where they gave out on Friday. You could buy the Red Baron little round
Oh,
joint.
shit.
And it was
Oh, yeah.
crispy. I would get one of them every Friday.
Oh, hell
That
yeah.
was
Yeah,
fire.
your school was different from
That was a
ours.
school. That was a cool school. Then I went to a school.
Friday was the cookie day for us, I think, right?
I went to a school in Charlottesville area that served Domino's, and then it was Papa John's or some shit. Like, but it was always
okay.
like they brought in like they had like a contract with the pizza joint, and they had pizza in there, and you just get slices.
Shit,
Wow.
ours was making sub day.
Yeah.
Make it sub day.
Yeah,
Make your own sub
make
day.
your own
We
sub
got the
day.
square pieces of
That's some
pizza.
bull-
Yeah, we had the square pieces, but
Mm-hmm.
Falk here didn't do shit for us besides fucking, it was
Liberty
a special
didn't
sub
either.
day. You go over there and fucking, you had the senior line, which I never understood the senior line.
Like
'Cause
you
you're
earned to
supposed
go
be a
in.
senior and go to this line, it's gonna be faster, but my stupid ass would just walk in that motherfucker because nobody's gonna tell me I wasn't getting out the fucking line. You can't be here. Fuck you, I'm in line. Give me my fucking
So you were a
food.
senior in the senior line every time?
Yeah, all
So
the
was the
time.
senior line better than the regular
It
line?
was the same fucking shit. It moved the same fucking pace. Nothing was different. It was the same fucking food.
Yeah.
Like I didn't understand that
You were
shit.
just looking for someone to try to cause a problem with you.
Yeah, kind of. Like I like pushing that limit to
He's
see.
like, anybody want to smoke? Because I'm going through the senior line.
Yeah, I want to see if you're
I
gonna
didn't
say
think so.
anything. Nobody's gonna say anything. Well, all right, cool.
I guess I'm a senior.
Do this shit.
I guess I'm a senior.
You're not
aren't I?
stopping me, so
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. Fuck
Mike's
it.
the kind of guy that'll push for the senior benefit discount at the grocery store one day, like before he should.
absolutely.
He's gonna be like, "You see this gray in my chin? I get the
I
senior
got this.
citizen
I get
discount."
that. You know
and they're
what
gonna
I
be
mean?
like,
They-
"Okay, sir."
Fuckers already got the handicap pass.
Yep, sure enough, fuck dude. Like my daughter now, she be like, "Daddy, you gonna use the handicap pass?" We sure the fuck is, baby. Come on, let's go. Like fuck that. I got mad the other day when I rode to a spot, man.
And they didn't
and
have
all
any?
the handicap spots were filled. I was like, I know all these motherfuckers ain't handicapped and short shit. My daughter was right there with me. She was, well, Daddy, you ain't either. So it doesn't mean that, baby, look.
Hey, look,
Don't
you
worry
need to
about
not,
that shit.
Mike.
Yeah,
you need
right.
to not corrupt that child. Don't you need to not corrupt
I'm
her?
gonna get her one, man. When
Nah.
she starts driving, my kids are gonna have handicap passes. I'll
That's
make sure they shut up and they
That's
right.
corruption.
They right. No, it ain't.
You ingraining
that.
corruption into these children.
The world is fucked up. You get where you get your W's where you get it.
Well,
Yeah,
you know, I have said, don't tell your children to be honest. Teach them to lie. Teach your kids to lie. That's how they get ahead in the world. That's why my life sucks, because I've been
This
honest.
motherfucker, yeah.
So don't teach your kids to be honest, because it might not work. It probably won't work out for them.
So look, I just sent y'all some shit. There's a woman that was hospitalized and arrested after destroying her own car for the third time and attempted some road rage shit.
Oh yeah, I seen that road raging bitch.
Yeah, like bitch, if it's your third time wrecking your shit for some road rage, bitch, you don't need to be on the road no more. Get a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's already been deleted by its owner, Mike.
Already? Damn,
Already.
I just sent it.
You sent it like literally not even
A
a minute
second
ago.
ago, yeah.
And I get on there and it's like deleted.
I'll be damned, because it ain't delete off of my shit. It's still here.
Yeah, so it's deleted from me, bro. All I got is
Damn.
your brother, your cuz doing his little high dive thing.
Jason
Oh,
Statham.
J-Rod? Yeah, or Jason?
Nah, fool, you J-Rod.
Yeah, no, I was sitting there scrolling and talking at the same time.
Jason Statham back when he had hair. Come
Hey,
up there, standing there,
Stanford,
no strut on, ready to dive in the water. I am.
bloody Cockney.
Here I am with me cockney walking off the edge of the goddamn diving board. I did his triple
But see,
gainer, I
he had
did.
too much splash with this because he had hair. If he would have shaved his head, he probably would have been better.
No, it's because
Why wasn't-
it's
'cause
because
he
he was
wasn't a
lean.
diver.
He was tucked in too far. His fucking back came over when he hit the water. That's what his problem was.
We watched enough Olympics to analyze this shit now.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
This
I've
Olympics
been
was
good on that.
great.
I've been good on that. Yeah, the Olympics, man. I don't know. I remember watching it years ago when I had a girlfriend on a beach trip. But that's kind of like the only time I ever like sat there and really paid any kind of real attention. I watch like certain sporting events. Like, of course, if the fucking girls volleyball team is playing, I'm gonna watch. You know what I mean? Often, if the ladies are doing something, I'm gonna watch. At least till the commercial break. Like once the commercial comes, I'm like, wow, I really hate the Olympics because like the propaganda thing,
Yeah.
the nonsense, the way they just have all that, so much going on that's not what I want to watch. It's sort of like American Ninja Warrior.
Oh,
Like,
I fuck with American
can we
Ninja
just
Warrior.
get to these people running across the fucking balls and trying to, bicycle wheel across the fucking
just-
thing with their
just
hands?
go.
Can you just
Mark said go.
can you just do that shit instead of where they're like,
This is
Sheila?
This is James, who
Here's-
was,
Yeah, they
is
do.
a carpet
They do
designer
bring
who
a lot of
has got
background.
9 kids.
The man James
And
Tiffany with
here's him working
9
out.
children, carpet designer, works out every day. He's got his own American Ninja course in the backyard.
Everybody got their own American Ninja
Right.
They all live in an
course.
apartment. They got their own
And then they
ninja
have him
course in
sitting
the
there, and he's like, "I like to do ninja stuff, like when I'm not, like saving children and like doing free dentist work for people, like like it's always like the most absurd
And
shit.
then John
that
Cena's
these
got
people
to
are
say
up
some
to.
corny back to the other
Right,
motherfucker.
but John
That's
Cena-
Wipeout.
or whatever.
You're
John
thinking about
Cena-
Wipeout.
whatever.
You're thinking about Wipeout.
It's all the same thing, right?
He pressed out.
It's gonna be some bullshit. It's gonna
Mario Lopez, one of the motherfuckers, gonna say some dumb shit to the other
be. It's
guy.
gonna be actual Bam Bam Bigelow, and he's gonna be like, "Look at here."
That's what they do. Yeah.
He's gonna be like, "Bam Bam." There's a problem with the way you did that there. This American Ninja Warrior sucks. I would love to watch Bam Bam do Ninja Warrior.
Now, see, here's the thing. I think Jew could have done Ninja Warrior back in the day before he had all
Before
his
he ripped his
injuries.
shoulder out.
Before he had all his injuries, his softball days, he could have done Ninja Warrior
Yeah,
shit.
I
Look,
Ninja Warrior.
I tell you this, man. The older I get, the more I'm like, man, I really, I'm doing okay. I gotta keep exercising and whatnot, go to the gym and all that shit. But like, I've been looking around, and I'm seeing some folks, and I'm like, good God
I think I
Almighty.
could do some of that shit.
Motherfuckers
Some of what?
falling apart.
That Ninja
The
Warrior.
Ninja Warrior you could have done when you had a good shoulder.
You got a good shoulder.
No, because you don't get up there and be like, oh, goddamn.
No way.
I can't
You're
do that.
already crooked, yo.
Yeah.
You gotta
do that
go
little
be.
jump, the little bicycle
the
jump.
bicycle wheel you might be able to handle.
The damn American Gladiator jump.
You're not going to be able to
I
do
won't be able to do
Nah.
that, but they don't do that.
It's a lot. The
But
first.
the leap jump, let's see, I can do that.
I give you
He
the
gonna be
leap.
like, man, I can hang on to that
Anything, yeah.
log and spin around.
Anything that you gotta hang and
Oh yeah, that
suspend
sucks
yourself.
right there. Yeah,
Yeah,
doing the
they
long
make you
thing.
walk
all of
across
that.
the stuff with your fingertips.
Oh, that's like the third. I don't know about second.
When they put the
I
legs
get
out.
that first round.
Where they get the legs out and
But
they
the
go
first round is where you start off with the hop, and then there's gonna be
Yeah, you go
something
from the
where you gotta
angled
do that.
walls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
There's
can-
the
yeah,
angled
and then I
walls
can
you go
do the-
across. And then you gotta
The
run
frog
across
jump.
the spinning things. You know, like there's
Or
3 little
something
spinning
with your-
things you gotta
yeah,
hop
they gotta-
across.
Yeah, all right,
Hop the little spinning wheels.
probably.
And then you gotta do something like,
Cause they got
like
the joint where you're on a pole and you gotta jump up like that.
Well, and there'll be, like,
That jump
ropes or
popping
something.
your shoulder out.
Oh, yeah, that's
there'll be
like the
ropes
upper
hanging,
phase.
and you gotta hang on the rope and then grab another rope and then grab
It's
another
gonna
rope.
drop you down.
And you're like using your shoulders. You
Yeah,
ain't got
I'm-
nothing to hook your feet
I
into.
won't be able to do the rope swing.
So I'm
thing.
saying, dog, you
Yeah.
can't do that,
That
shit.
one I won't be able
You're
to
not
do.
getting to the end, and then you gotta run up the
Then you
sideways
gotta
halfway
run that wall
circle. You
and
gotta run
try to
up.
hang
Yeah.
on to that bitch.
Oh,
Now
you
your
get up,
shoulders
you're not
are
doing
up.
that, dog. You might be strong enough to get up there and grab on, but you ain't gonna be able to, like, you know, do that like full on like push up shit
Yeah, I get up there.
to the top of that
He said,
thing. I don't think so.
I got one in that,
They're
man.
like, man, I'm doing it in one
Let's go to
arm.
these tryouts, man. What's this?
Let's sign him up, ladies and gentlemen. If we can get the Jew unit to go do Ninja Warrior and prove us wrong, that would be fucking awesome.
I have more faith in you making it through fucking Naked and Afraid than I do fucking
Absolutely,
Ninja Warrior.
100%. You could do Naked and Afraid
With no problem.
or
hands
Alone,
down.
or whatever that shit
You could
is.
do- Yeah, you could do that show where they have you out there for 21 weeks by yourself.
Like, let
You
me show
got
you-
that.
let me show you how to
I
keep
know
the
you'll
buds
make
off.
that shit. You're
We
good.
gonna pee in this here dirt and rub it all over ourselves.
Yeah. You got that. Bear Grylls is gonna be impressed with your shit. Gonna be
Yeah.
like, yo, I need that man on my show.
Like that dude right there. is
Come
the
on,
truth.
G, we're gonna jump out of a plane right now and just land in a remote area.
Yeah, we're gonna be out here. I'm gonna be dropping off batteries soon. We're gonna make our own. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like, hey, I'll put on a loincloth, come out here and grab
You're
these
gonna
batteries.
show you how to do some shit, Bear.
Give me
You
some
know?
fucking, give me the cards. Make our own.
Hey, come here, man. I'm gonna show you how to do this right here, man. Cause you doing this shit all wrong, man. Why you doing all that extra shit, man? That's all you gotta do right here, man. Watch this shit.
Nah, he's gonna make friends with the bear and like snuggle up with him at the.
Now I'm talking about Bear Grylls. That they drop him off in the wild. He survived out in the wild with shit.
Oh
this
yeah,
is-
because I
this is
would
TV
need
dude.
shoes, man. I would just need shoes.
His feet is delicate.
I could be naked, but I just need shoes or sandals or something. Like I could be stretched
Give me some moccasins. Give me some nice- get some nice leather.
Naked strip something.
What?
What?
God damn.
Strip something naked. Strip something naked. Something.
Strip search?
I know not strip search naked. Strip something naked. I could be all right. Butterball naked. I could be butterball naked in sandals. You know what I mean?
Man, all I need is something for
on my
these feet.
I just need something on my
Make
feet.
it some
man.
moccasins and some
Stick
sandals.
and hang, but I just need something for the feet.
Some slides. I don't mind the rest
You
hanging
literally
out.
can apply to these shows just online.
What?
Yeah.
Like Naked and Afraid is taking applications for casting. We just missed the American Ninja Warrior on July 31st. They just casted for season 17.
Yeah, there'll be tryouts and shit for that next year. You're gonna have to like build your own little course in the backyard. And get your
I'm not
shoulder.
doing shit. I'm just gonna be like, I just showed up. I'm
He's gonna be
going
like
around
Vince
three
Vaughn
Yeah,
old school
yeah.
with a fucking cigarette in his mouth. Like,
He's gonna come through. He's gonna do the Mark Wahlberg shit with that. What was it, Invincible or some shit like that? Whatever movie it was where he walked in and played for the Eagles.
yeah, there you go.
He's gonna
He always
walk in
talks
and-
about that. He
yeah.
thinks he can Marky Mark onto the Eagles.
He's gonna do that shit on Ninja
He's
Warrior.
gonna do
walk
Ninja
in,
Warrior.
yeah.
We're gonna have him
Oh,
out here
shit, I-
taking gravity ball
I
hits.
ain't know y'all be doing something out here today. Let me go ahead and try that shit out
What are
real
you
quick.
about? I'm like, I don't know. I was just going to Blockbuster, yo. I just heard y'all doing some shit over here. I was checking it out.
He's standing at the fucking line, gobbling edibles. Man, I got to get myself a little bit
You know
worked
what?
out
I
right
can do
here.
that right here, man. Let me try that shit out right
Everything's
here.
gonna be
Chinese right
super
here.
important.
This flavor's nice. All right, y'all ready? Start the clock. Let's run this shit.
How much time you say I got? All right.
Marcus said go.
Yeah, I got more faith in you with Naked and Afraid or anything out in the
Dude,
water just alone.
Naked and Afraid for sure. Like, this dude could do that shit. He'd get out there and he'd be like, man, his friends would be all getting covered in ants, and he'd be like, man, I got this shit, man. What's right here? I'm gonna tell you how to get
The
out
thing
and deal with
is,
these ants right
the
here.
subtitles would be fucking fantastic.
Amazing!
The subtitles
They'd have to contact us.
Because they would have to. Everything would be subtitled for this one.
Yo, you were the best character for that show ever.
Yeah, you would have to be hired as a translator.
Yeah. That gets all of us jobs.
We were sitting there commentating like Charles Barkley and Shaq.
They're gonna be like, I don't know quite how to do it, this guy. And then we're gonna be out there commentating on him.
You would get your own show just because of that shit. You are Naked and Afraid to survive for 21 days. You got.
Oh yeah, you'd be in spin-offs all over
'Cause
the
they're gonna
reality
put
world,
you-
reality TV
They're gonna
world.
give you a woman that would not be able to take shit. You're gonna be like this. Man, I gotta go out here and save this goddamn home. Fuck.
Yeah, they would be like,
Yeah, and if
I
she's a
gotta make
white
sure
woman,
she
he'd be like,
survives.
I don't fuck with fucking white bitches, man.
Yeah,
the whole
fucking
time.
dumbass white bitch
Fucking
out here.
white ladies.
No, this is what's gonna happen.
that's the one where they give the ratings.
Her name's gonna be Tiffany. And goddamn it, Tiffany.
Oh, it's
now I
Tiffany.
gotta deal with a real Tiffany.
He's gonna be screaming at her, get your ass up the tree!
What the fuck are you doing? You let the fish go.
Oh my god. It'd be
Now,
awful.
I normally don't keep fish, but look at here, bitch. We got to eat something.
She says she know how to cook this shit, man. This shit don't taste like nothing. I can't eat this shit. She don't know what the fuck she doing.
Yep.
I would have just like that, but now she ain't do nothing.
Yeah,
of
man,
that.
she out there just like gristling herself down to nothing, and I'd have been
Yeah.
over there like, psst.
She just went in there and just bit it. I'm like, yeah, nah, I gotta have some all that.
seasoning,
I gotta.
Hold on, we gotta get these goddamn hair scales off the side of the sink here, baby. Get on out of my way, gotta come on.
Cause I can see him try to split that when they get the map. You know how they get the map to tell them where they gotta go. Okay, girl, we're gonna go this way, and then we're gonna.
He's gonna be like,
And
look
then
at here.
and we're gonna be good.
Hey, but look at here, girl. We gonna defend this thing, but I got this here twine that I'm gonna use for this here.
Oh,
She's gonna be like, where'd you get this twine? And he's gonna be like, don't you worry about where I got this twine, baby. I got the twine, and I know what to do with it. Don't you worry about where I got this
Gotta tell
twine.
her to mind her business.
That's right. You mind your
Your man has
business.
told
Mind your
us.
business, bitch.
He said when he goes to the show, he's gonna sneak fucking leave 15 foot of twine in his ass.
Oh my god.
That's what he said.
He said this a long time ago. I wish I could tell you the episode. I would bring it up and play him saying it right damn now,
He
fucking.
said I put some twine up my ass. I see some twine on the set. Like,
Yeah, what are you talking about? He said, man, I'm putting this here twine up my ass. That way I get into negative frame. He goes, they don't let you take, they don't let you take nothing into negative frame. I figure I can just throw a little bit of twine up my ass. And then when I'm there, I got enough to go fishing with.
yep.
Make me hooks like the Native Americans out of old pieces of wood.
Oh
Just need to
shit.
give me this little bit of the twine out there into the woods. Figure I'd just shove it up my ass.
Oh man.
What he said.
Like I said, he would survive that show because as much as he watched that show and be like, all I gotta do is put a little mud on him, be alright. They ain't gotta worry about bugs. Man, when
Yeah,
you do it,
he would
you
either be perfect or he'd come back with dysentery.
oh, like a motherfucker. One of the
He'd come
two.
back sick than a motherfucker. Like, he would never be the same. He'd have some kind of like parasite that never goes
But
away.
the shit that fucks up people those when they're gonna see him, he gonna come on set. They're like, okay, sir, what is the number one thing you brought?
nah.
My Skechers.
Nah, he's gonna be sitting here looking like the dude in Total Recall coming out of the guy's chest. Like, yeah, man, I got into something and I ain't quite for sure what it was.
Bot flies. Bot fly definitely gonna hit him one time. He gonna have a bot fly. He gonna have a hole that he got a big larvae out. But look, he would use it as bait. He would use that motherfucker as bait.
Man, we just gonna take each one of these little pieces of larvae and stick
He
it on
gonna
this
look, he
goddamn
gonna be
hook.
like, wait a minute, Doc. Whatever that man, that's a man. That shit.
that shit
that's
wiggling.
bait right there, man. I put that on the hook. I bet you I catch something with that motherfucker
Go
right
ahead and get
there.
some oatmeal for me. I'm
Hey,
taking it home.
go ahead and put that man in the jar, man. I'm gonna take that right on home, man. We're gonna go on the lake. Man,
We
we're
stopping
going
on the lake on the
now.
way home.
Can you
Fuck the
pack yourself
bullshit.
so nothing gets in that home, man? I got you good. We're gonna go on that water. I know we go.
I got a goddamn fish pole out here in the water right now, goddamn it.
Oh, what? I can do that? Okay, all right then.
Them things will fish good, won't they?
Hey, you gonna be gone.
You can catch some sharks with that shit, man, because you always said the sharks would try to eat you.
Oh,
so
yeah,
your
it's
best
already
bet
got
for bait.
flavored Jew?
That's right, your Jew-flavored bait.
The Jew flavored bot
That's that
fly?
shit right there.
Shit.
Jew unit flavor in the house. Best.
Now you gonna see what would eat you. Throw it on out there and see what would eat you.
Yeah.
You get a good general assessment.
Put that on the proper hook. I bet you to cut that goddamn alligator with one of your fucking larvae.
Yeah, why wouldn't you put bait on the hook to catch the alligator? That's a good question.
Yeah, that does not make any sense to me. I'd have been
Put
like,
something on it.
put a piece
you
of
know.
turkey on there or something.
Because
That's some bullshit.
did I not have bait?
I don't think you had any bait.
I don't think I had no bait that day.
That was in the middle of the storm when that gator.
Oh, this
pulled up.
motherfucker out there in the head.
He's literally.
He was so angry. He already packed his shit up like 3 days early. He was like, "We're not going out again. This weather done fucked us."
And then you saw an alligator and you went after him with no fucking nothing but a hook.
Yeah.
You really have a lot of faith. I got to tell you, your confidence in your lure maneuverability.
Bigger hooker would work.
You're like, man, I'm out here. I'm just working it. I'm gonna bring it back.
He is accurate where he gonna throw that motherfucker.
Let me bring it back.
If the Olympic sport had, if the Olympics had a casting
yeah.
Like casting.
He would be.
He's accurate. He's the Tom Brady when it comes
No,
to casting.
no,
out
he is
scenes.
the Turkish shooter.
Oh yeah.
You know how
that
everybody's
motherfucker flips
shooting
off the couch.
Everybody just comes in there with all this fucking bullshit
Dragon
gear on their
Ball Z
head,
shit.
shooting through fucking circles
This
on top of
motherfucker came in
circles.
with reading glasses.
He put on his glasses and said, "Silver."
He
He would
was-
just, he
people
would
are
just
tripping over
have
that.
the,
What did
yeah,
he get,
would
a
just
silver
have the
or a bronze? He
the white
medaled.
shades.
He got gold.
Did he gold?
He gold.
The
He-
Turkish shooter was gold?
Yeah.
Wow. That just goes to show you. You're just some natural talent in your fucking eyes and mitts, motherfucker.
He was
Get
an
it done.
assassin.
Assassin.
He was an assassin.
yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
you bring us gold.
You suspend your account right
I
now.
had
You
job.
must go live
No, we don't kill. We get gold.
Your job now is
You must
get
shoot
gold.
for gold.
Then come back, finish Simon, kill that fucker there. But you get gold first. You must prove that you are worthy.
NATO wants you to go shooting, guy. That's what you're gonna have to do. We'll let you back into the assassination game once you get yourself a gold medal.
But if you had this motherfucker cast some shit, man.
Nah, he was out there. He was, he probably was. He was like Tom Cruise with that fucking mask on and shit. You know, where they make the mask. He just made some mask and went out there. If he's really a Turkish assassin, that's not what he looks like.
Yeah.
So he had more shit on his face than anybody will ever know.
Yeah.
He probably got some kind of bionic eye in there. You know what I mean? Like if he's really a fucking assassin like that, he's like some James Bond villain from Turkey.
Or it could have been some motherfucker
That is
Superman
seriously,
shit.
that's seriously a James Bond villain. Like think about it. He gave him a James Bond movie.
But he was
He's
nailing
an
that
assassin
shit.
from Turkey who was gold medal winner in the last Olympics.
And reading glasses and his gun. Everybody else had the Dragon Ball Z,
Yep.
aiming, joint,
Yep.
all this scope of stand, the suits and all that.
All that
He
shit
came
that
out
they
that
had-
motherfucker in a goddamn old ass Adidas fucking shirt.
All
and
that
some khaki
bullshit.
Goddamn
Yeah.
cargos.
All that bullshit to
He didn't
me,
even buy a new outfit.
it did not look like it was going to help at all.
Nah, that's just for show.
I'm like, fuck all that, man. Just
Thinking you're a badass shooter.
let me get
this
a couple
motherfucker
thousand
stood right
rounds.
there.
Let me get a couple thousand rounds down range with the same gun. I bet you I could get pretty decent at it with just
Nah.
my fucking eyes. You
But
know
that's
what
how
I mean?
that motherfucker is with his fishing pole, man. I've seen this motherfucker be like, man, I'm gonna get that right under the tree right there. Watch this. And it'd be right there where he called it at.
Calling his shots.
Yeah, he can call it on the water.
Unit on the water, calling a shot. Yeah, dude. If that was an Olympic sport, we'd sign you up.
Cause look, think about this.
And you don't need that Ninja Warrior shoulder for that.
You'd have motherfucking kids out here on a boat casting going, juice! You know what I mean? Like, how motherfuckers through trash when go Kobe, you have motherfucking kids going like this, Jew! You know, hitting the water.
No, they double term it in unit.
Oh, there you go.
They go,
Unit! That nailing it, yeah.
I united that. You united that time, boy. You see that right there, man? I just said I'm putting it underneath that tree right there. And you see where the shadow is right there, and another piece of grass sticking up out there.
That's how you be saying on the show, man.
I'm gonna
They
hit the
talk
grass.
about
I'm
reading the water.
gonna hit the grass right here. Hold up. Unit. Hit the grass just like I told you.
She online.
Oh man, it didn't take long, did it? Look at it right there. See what I'm gonna do right now when I get this here fish in? See that alligator out there in the water?
action down there.
See what you should have done is caught a real fish, put it on the hook,
Well, I
and
could-
thrown that in front of the alligator.
Well, that's what I would like to done. Yeah.
See?
If I had the capability.
See that right there? I got the instincts in me right there.
So what was your GoPro when you fishing or just out and about?
Bassing.
Lord.
When we was-
Wore that GoPro for like the stupidest shit.
when at first I wore it, I tried it out when we were just walking to the pond. But the problem is I had it.
It was like dangling off his
Yeah,
shirt.
so I just had to clip it on my shirt. Like I need a.
You need a stabilizer or something.
I need to get the little
needs it
chest,
on like
the
a-
little wide chest bracket thing, little strap or whatever the hell. Where it
Yeah.
just
Or even necklace,
sits right
like
in there.
something around your neck. Yeah.
But it works pretty good. Like it picked up. The vocals sounded pretty good and shit on the playback in it. I didn't play it back on computer or anything
Yeah,
like
you
that,
haven't
but
put it
I
on the
played it
computer
back
yet?
on the actual body cam, and it seemed pretty good. I mean, it's like a police body cam, Jones, so it should be pretty goddamn good.
There you go.
But I don't really fuck with body cams. But I did take it 2 times fishing and bass fishing, and I ain't even get a fucking bite.
You
God
haven't,
damn it.
You haven't taken it to the Warden Lake spot yet, have you?
Can't.
Yeah, I'm saying you gotta get good. You gotta get good, and after your 366 days or whatever,
Yeah.
then you go over there with that thing really popping on like you get on the stabilizer that hangs out in front
Well, I
of
gotta
you.
go cheat. I gotta go to them. I gotta go to like.
You gotta go to the fucking DMV.
Like a pond, like a different pond than that. Not even that pond. That pond doesn't really be jumping off like that. I need to go to like Lake Manassas really.
Where they got snakeheads.
But they got snakeheads in Brittle really.
Lakeman, isn't that the one you got kicked off? No, that was the golf course. Lake.
What do you say there?
It's the same lake though. Yeah.
Same lake, yeah. That was when I was fishing and cooking on Robert Trey Jones.
So you can't even go there.
T-box hold up at like 3 or 4 or something like that.
Yeah, man, I'm right here. Got a fucking lamb chop out here on the grill.
Grilling pork chop.
There you go.
Because we were, prior to that, we was at Dale City. And I had the grate. All I had was the like the Weber grate. So I grabbed me some sticks and was setting it up on the sticks.
So you had the grate.
And I had I just had charcoal in the sand, and I had the grate on sticks. But the sticks kept fucking catching on fire. And
Yeah,
shit
dude,
like
you
that.
gotta get fucking
I didn't have
stones.
no stone. That's all I had was fucking sticks. I'm like, well, fuck, bro. This
Man,
will
you
work
got to
until they
learn.
burn out. So I had to keep like changing the sticks out. But
You
I was
got
just
to
cooking
bring.
strips
You got
over
to.
there.
You got to
so
bring
that was an
goddamn
appetizer meal, so I didn't need too much of flame.
couple bricks or something, man. Goddamn.
But yeah, that was fucking good times.
You're
But that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was back when you didn't make solid plans.
And I technically never signed any paperwork for that. They just told us to leave.
The boy never makes solid plans.
I know. That's
ever.
why you and me and Lisa are laughing right now.
He's spurred a moment
No, like
all the fucking time. It just
Friday, I
happens.
went down that Buckland Farm Road, whatever, that gravel road right there by 15.
Yeah.
Because
And you just putting all your business out there. You were like the worst fishermen. Like, don't fishermen supposed to like keep their fucking holes secret?
well, I don't know, but this
He'd be like, man, look at here.
He's Robin Hood.
I'll tell you
He's loud about it.
I'll tell you my spots. I don't give a
But
fuck,
see,
'cause I'm
he'll
still
tell
go
you
there
the
and catch
spot
fish.
because
But when
most of
people
the
show
time-
up there fishing, when you're there, you're gonna be pissed off at them.
Most people can't go where he go because it already is illegal to be there.
I know, but that's
They're
why
not
I'm
gonna
like,
fucking
See, that
do it.
spot was
That's-
good because the tree fell down where the trespass sign was on. So the trespass sign was laying on the ground. So I
So
was
you
technically
don't know you
not, I
trespassing.
was technically not trespassing then until they put the sign back up.
Yeah.
But there was like 12 pole holders all around the bank. Like
so when you
somebody
got there,
was already there.
somebody already
been
fished.
there, yeah.
Right, like it's got a regular spot going
Yeah, I
on.
don't know if it's the people who live. I mean, the house.
Probably is the people
I
that
got
live
to.
there.
I almost got to the bend.
You would
when
think,
I got
right?
to the
You
bend,
know?
I saw a clearing, and I'm like, all right, well, that's obviously these motherfuckers' crib. But I didn't like go into the clearing to figure out where their house exactly was. But I was like,
But I'm saying, if somebody you're on private property,
Yeah, you would
no, this was,
presume.
well, I don't know.
that
if
the
this
people
was,
that have the pole holders are for the people that live there.
I would think this wasn't private property though, because
They had no trespassers at.
yeah, but that's probably just from the.
I love the logic here that's coming. I love the logic that's
Well, I don't
coming.
know whose side it was because the sign put up no more. So I don't know if that was their land. I don't think they would own that much. I think their land was clear shit. You know what I'm saying? But probably maybe. Because I thought I may have saw a driveway, but I ain't see too much looking. You know what I mean? I just went back to the rock path and got on out of there. But it was shallow. It was a shitty spot.
This motherfucker said, man, I don't think it's that. They don't have that much land. They can't have that.
Because I was trying to get back.
Yeah, like
behind-
it's presumption. It's just presumption. Man, there's a private, there's a no trespassing sign, but I don't think them people own that much
I
land.
don't think it's theirs.
Like, that's what I heard. You know what I mean? It's like,
Exactly what happened.
fuck that, man, this can't be your much land. You ain't on this.
If you do, you
You're like-
obviously need to let me
You're
buy.
like an Indian in 1814. You're like an 1814 Indian that's like, man does not own the land.
Yeah.
You know, somebody's
Man
like,
must fish
this is
water."
my lake. And you're like, man cannot own a lake.
Yeah.
This is the Earth's lake. This is our lake.
You see that sign right there? Said no trespassing.
Because he's truly the conservationist. That's what actually irks me about him wanting to go fish in these places, is that people badmouth him like he's out there fucking doing bad things in the lake. He's
But
not
he's cleaning
fucking your
it
lake
up.
up. If it's dirty, he'll clean it. Like, he wants it to be nice. He's the guy you want to come fish in your fucking lake.
Yeah.
Like, leave him alone. You know what I mean? He's like a scavenger bird. You know, like if you see a buzzard eating a fucking carcass in your driveway, either like you want to help, move the carcass out of the driveway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And let that scavenger bird keep eating that motherfucker.
T-shirts or some shit.
Free Jew.
Free
Yo, that'd be funny. That's Steve. You gotta go around towards your legs with the free Jew shit.
That was like my boy. He made the dude
Let
I was
you
working with
fish.
Survive G Unit Vacate 6'9" or whatever back when I went to Florida fucking like 2 or 3 years ago.
I remember that.
Yeah, dude, you gotta just change your address so that you can go up in there legit next time. If it's for people that live there, Then make your address there. You live here. I live here. Here's my address. Check my address. Here you go. See that? Have a photocopy of your address. Have a photocopy of your identification enlarged.
Post it right on the window.
Would that really have solved everything? Like
What?
if your license just said you lived in Warrington Lakes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Would that have solved everything?
No, I just needed to shut my mouth.
Oh, that too.
Oh, wow. Look at this guy, man. He just fucking matured like 16 years in like 12 seconds on this show. Did you hear that?
But
He just admitted fault.
It gets to a point where you get tired of talking to the same people about the same thing.
See, but that's because you're not willing to take the steps to shove it down their throat.
Well-
If you had just gone like this, see that? I see where I live. See the address on that?
But nah,
All right, have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Yeah, you had to chase the man up the hill and bark at him. You had to chase him up the hill and bark
the
at
fucking
him.
sensor light kept going off last night. So we thought there was like somebody fucking around in the backyard. This motherfucker, like the third time it happened, he was like, "That's it," and he like stood up, starts walking around the corner, like fucking barking at the top of his lungs in front of all Ben's friends, like in front of fucking everybody. The little girls were like, "Is he barking? Is he barking right now?" Yes, he's barking. He was like, "They gone now."
Oh shit. Oh man, I think that's even worse than your dad with his balls out. You done came out of my house barking with a shovel.
With the shovel, yes.
And I could just see Ben's face like, man, Dad, come on, Dad.
It was funny
Man,
as shit.
what's wrong with your dad? He was dropped.
Oh, dude, he was. The kids were laughing at the Jew last night. All of them. Everything that came out of his fucking mouth. He was calling these like little 10-year-old boy trash, hot garbage. Every time he was trying to shoot a shot in front of all these fucking teenagers. I was like, be nice. They were
Yeah,
all
origin of a
cracking up.
villain story right there.
Yeah.
Nah, there's one of those going on, but I don't think that's it.
Oh shit. This motherfucker out here, man. God damn it. Ben trying to get his little dookie wet, man, and you
I
fucking
don't
him
know
up.
if he's. I don't know if he's hollering at any of them.
He might be, you don't know.
I know that's why y'all didn't invite me over.
He
I know
probably
that-
is.
There's a bunch of young ass girls over here.
Pretty sure the one of them's
There was
hollering at the
three.
one dude. But I don't know about
Yeah.
the other two chicks.
That was obvious.
Well, see, that means that dude needed Ben and them to be the wingmen for the girls' companions. And you out here barking with a shovel going around the house, bro.
Ben's doing shit.
God damn, you fucking up the
This
wingman
is your
shit.
boy.
Those are the motherfuckers that. That's the Shenandoah posse. That's the boys that go up there at Shenandoah Sky thing or whatever the hell it is up there. And up past Lou Ray.
No, it's before Lorraine, Shenandoah, Mountain Trail.
Yeah, the trail shit. Or the Skyline or whatever.
Skyline, yeah, Skyline Drive.
They go up and down that motherfucker.
Damn, we were talking about the cocaine in the ocean last episode. $1.6 million of cocaine was found washed up on Florida shorelines after Hurricane Debbie.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, man.
1.6 million.
Yeah, because that thing came up through Cuba and all them good drug countries.
I would never tell.
The cocaine currents.
I'll be like, the cocaine currents brought me cocaine.
Uh-huh.
I'm a fucking treat it
take
like
it as a
dry.
sign.
I'd treat it like dry aged beef, man. I'd shave off all that outside shit and be like, let's go.
You take it as a sign. I know what you want me to do. I gotta make this work.
I'd be like, look at here, Lord. I'm gonna hang on to this here cocaine. I'm gonna make sure it doesn't end up on the streets. And use a little here, use a little there.
Use a little here, use a little there.
I just wouldn't turn it back. I wouldn't be like, here you go. Here's 16 kilos. Fuck that shit. I'd be like, all right, then, well, I guess I got 16 kilos for. I got a lifetime supply of cocaine now.
But see, this is the thing we was also taught. We theorized that.
Does that shit go bad?
I don't think so.
Cocaine?
You keep it in the proper condition. I think it lasts forever.
Because like weed dries out and just eventually like ain't worth the fuck.
It can be.
I feel, but
if you
like-
don't maintain it properly, yeah.
Yeah, if it's not stored right, you probably get in. Depending on what it was cut with, because if it's cut, it'll definitely have a chance to go bad.
Yeah,
some kind
depending
of
on
way.
what the material is in that it's
Yeah.
cut with. But that's why I'd want the liquid. Let me get that shit fucking cold pressed. Cold pressed liquid.
But then we had a theory saying that if you ate seafood and you're down there in that area, you eat seafood, it's probably you're eating some cocaine.
Well, because if the sharks have
If the
cocaine
sharks
in their
have
system,
cocaine in 'em.
it's because there's probably cocaine in the water and there's cocaine in the fish, right? So any fish you're eating is going to have cocaine in it.
Well, the sharks are gonna eat more be prevalent to eat cocaine more than regular fish. Because regular fish It's big.
But you can't eat like
And sharks just go
you
over there
can't
and
eat
just...
Coke like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't believe a shark system could handle like taking an
eating a
uncut
key.
brick and eating it. 1,000 grams, bam. I don't think so, dude.
Their heart would explode.
That's what I'm saying. It would kill them. Like it has to be a slow ingestion. It can't be the kind of like. It's not like they're going around and there's like kilos
could
just
be-
floating
look,
in the water, and they'd be
it
like,
could be absorption
and they're
of
hitting them
the
like
shit, you know what I
Pac-Man.
mean?
Yeah.
Some kind of absorption in the.
Too much water in there. Too much water. That would...
Or is it too much cocaine
It's
in the
too
water?
much cocaine in the water. That's why
see?
we're
that
saying
much cocaine
if you
in
get
the
the water and you dry it out and you get the salt, whatever, and you fucking take it, you put it in the little tester kit and
And
shake
come
it
back
up,
blue.
motherfucker turn blue. Like man, you got some blow
Yeah.
straight out the ocean for free.
There's
Oh
too
my
much
God.
cocaine in the water. So
See-
the seafood that we
I'm
probably
surprised
get.
people aren't dying from trying to drink fucking.
See, that's what we're
ocean
trying to make.
water.
That's what we're trying to make happen. We're trying to start.
That's why they're drying it out first.
trying
You
to start
gotta
a
dry-
rumor.
You got, yeah, you got.
We're starting a rumor, like
you got to
the-
dry the water out first. You got to let it evaporate.
Yeah, you gotta
first.
let it evaporate. Like pour out a little bit onto like
Then
a
you
like a
just-
glass container.
Right.
You know, like a glass thin face, and take a
The
razor.
fucked up part is you can't separate the salt from the cocaine, so you got to do both of them together. It's
You
like that
probably
bath salt
could. You
shit.
probably could. I don't
That's
think.
probably why Florida got a lot of them issues. They probably think it's meth, but it's not. It's actually Florida water itself.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, if you cut your meth or your cocaine with salt from the ocean, it's gonna burn.
It's gonna burn like a motherfucker. Yeah.
I don't know if that's the thing that's supposed to happen with cocaine or not. The burn. I doubt it.
No. Cocaine ain't supposed to burn. It's supposed to numb you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah. So cocaine's in the seafood. So when you're eating some seafood, chances are you
I
get a
think,
little cocaine high.
I think this is just your sources, bro.
Nah, man. There's no telling.
Sources is the cocaine fucking currents. Cocaine currents.
Cocaine shark.
Shark are different than fish. Like,
They're fish, though.
they're fish, but they eat whatever. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know. I remember in Jaws, they
Yeah.
pulled the license plate out of his
Yeah.
stomach and all that shit. Like,
Yeah, they'll eat, especially
But the thing is, if it's not just being if this is being absorbed some kind of way, the fish are also absorbing whatever's in that water too.
It can't be that much cocaine.
how do you have cocaine undetectable levels inside of a shark? You know he's not cutting up lines and blowing it
Exactly.
down. You know he's not eating fucking kilos. So it's
probably eating
either
chunks of it,
it's,
though.
I don't believe that. Because like if I ate 8 grams of cocaine just straight to the face, it'd fucking kill me, right? How much would it take to kill a shark? Not much. They don't have ever any and don't know what they're doing. So if they chomp off like just a quarter key, 225 motherfucking grams, right? That's gonna fucking kill a shark. 5 grams would kill me probably if I sat
Okay,
there and just
so,
ingested
alright, so
straight
hold on,
5
wait a
grams of
minute.
cocaine and swallowed it.
So let's say this for this hypothetical question. Its purpose is that a shark bites a fucking cocaine pack, and that pack explodes. And you got all these little bits of cocaine floating in the water. You got little fish that's coming by, tapping that shit too because they don't know.
They
what the
all
fuck that
breathe
shit
it,
is.
right? So they all swim through it, right? So it all runs through their system just through their breathing process, through the gills, right? So they're just swimming through the cocaine. So what we're theorizing is they throw in the packs of cocaine, it disintegrates and puts raw cocaine into the water, which then disperses itself. So if you pull water out of the beach off of the coast of Brazil, theoretically it's going to have like 95% cocaine in it, right? If you dry it out and scrape that shit up, then it'll wash up through the cocaine currents to say, you know, Florida or whatever. You can find maybe 80% pure cocaine water off the coast of Florida if you find the right part of the jet stream, right? So like, or the current, you know what I mean? So
No,
A lot of cocaine,
hurricane.
man. That's a lot of
That's what
cocaine.
we're saying.
damn
If
right.
They found that.
They find it in detectable levels inside of sharks. That's a
and then they
lot of
have that shit
cocaine.
wash up in Florida, so that means that shit's just out
$1.6
there.
million.
And that's just
Packages of cocaine that didn't break down in the ocean.
Exactly.
That's
That's
$1.6 million of just some shit you could still probably take and open up and be like,
Yeah, they got
Whoa.
stirred up by a hurricane. So imagine how many times that water gets churned up with packs
Exactly.
and packs of cocaine.
and then more and more packs of cocaine break open and get into the water.
Yeah.
Well, all you gotta do, so for cocaine, where all you can eat it or snort.
Yeah, you could like ingest it just
can
by
ingest
eating
it.
it.
You can eat cocaine
Some
and it
people
fucks up.
inject it too.
I never fucked
Like-
with cocaine, so I don't even
It can
know.
be
Most people
ingested
snort it.
many
But it's not
different
like
ways.
weed where you gotta like heat it up and actually to get the fucking.
No, it's
No.
not. That's correct.
You
You just
well, I know
cut it up.
I seen my first smoke
Just
crack.
cut it up in a powder and you can sniff it up your nose. You can rub it into your
anything.
gums. You know, it has to absorb into
It
like
has to be
the body.
absorbed. So
Yeah, I mean, I've seen my first smoke crack, but
But that's like a different kind of thing.
yeah,
That's like
that's a whole nother
that's a real
process.
drug.
straight to the face.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
real drug.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, cocaine is too.
But cocaine's a real drug, but I think, you know, I think pure cocaine is a whole lot more manageable than like
Yeah.
all of the alternative forms that are out there. The crack and the stepped on blow that you're buying on the street or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Shit
All this-
tastes like gasoline.
Yeah, that's why all this shit should be legal. So you get some good stuff and not die. Have
Yeah.
a good effect. Have a good time. Be like, yeah, man, I can't feel my
Just don't
mouth.
fucking hurt nobody.
Yeah,
That's all it is to it.
that is it right there. That is absolutely. Don't hurt anybody. Do what you like.
Now, what if Florida man ain't nothing but a product of that fucking cocaine seawater?
See, now that, Mike, that is the best fucking theory that's come out of your sources.
What if?
What if Florida man is created by the cocaine current?
That's it.
Because that's
He's washing his
it's
ass in the
impure.
water.
It's impure, you know. There's meth in them cocaine waters.
Yeah, he's washing his ass in the fucking water. Mm-hmm. You know.
Oh, you wouldn't wash your
His
ass.
fault.
You wash your ass in cocaine water, or you gonna get high.
Yeah.
That's all there is
It's
to
gonna
it.
enter some kind of
Yeah. You get that thing all up on that booty hole, and you're gonna be like,
Oh yeah, if it go up in that motherfucker.
man, I can't even feel my butt, man.
Yeah. And you gas the fuck up, you zombified out that bitch. Shit, yeah. You eating fish because you know how to fish and survive out there. Florida
Well, and
man
the fish
surviving off
fish got
fish.
cocaine in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, dog.
He wondering why every time he eat fish, his whole mouth is numb.
I mean, it's possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said,
Oh yeah.
we're gonna have to bring this
I mean, because
episode.
even if just not ingesting it, but just even if cocaine touching their body, if it can be like if cocaine works like that, yeah, I would.
It can if you get it on something that absorbs,
Uh-huh.
like a booty hole.
Like, or
Like if you had a
Gills or any of the-
suppository,
yeah.
if you had a suppository, or gills, exactly my point. If you swim through it, it's like you're breathing it. It's like you're snorting it. If you're a fish with gills and you swim through cocaine
Hey,
water,
You just snorted up a good bit. Yeah, you're fucked.
that's it. And then it's in your system, and you're like, oh man, I guess I won't be doing fish sleep anytime soon.
So so then maybe the fish that are getting died and just washing up shore.
They're ODing. Oh shit.
That's right. That's right.
That's another one. Oh fuck. got
They're getting
OD
too much of that
fish.
yak, and they're like, oh my god.
They got that abused themselves.
Jesus Christ, man.
Fuck.
I gotta get rid of this couch, man.
Wait a minute, are you blaming the couch for
It's
this?
the couch conspiracies.
Conspiracy couch. Ladies and gentlemen, this couch has some sort of magical spirit that takes over the Junior and the Big
I
Mike.
thought it was Swayze out there fucking with me last night up by the light. I told him to stop, and then he stopped.
Oh, turn on the
Wait,
light.
wait,
Did you
wait.
told him to stop and
Yeah, I
he
was
did?
like, "Oh, Swayze."
Did you yell that when you went out there with the kid or the
When
youngins
I was
outside?
walking away, I was like, "It's probably goddamn Swayze over there," but I don't think they heard over the music. And I went on over there. I said, "Go on, get now, Swayze. Had enough."
If you talk to the ghosts like they're real, they'll give you a little more respect. Treat them like
that
they're
or a
something.
twig, just smacking against the light. There was obviously nothing over there. I do see some coons that come up and down
Yeah,
out
the
the creek
barking
over
scared
yonder
'em
that
off.
area. You know what I mean? So
You would think the barking did probably scare. If there were humans out there, they were scared when they heard a man barking.
there's no rustling when I bark right at the
How do
corner.
you know? You were listening to
Because I
yourself
bark
bark.
right at the corner, and then bam, I was out there.
He like crept up on the corner and then was like,
See?
everybody's watching his ass like, what's he doing now?
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. He's a fucking one-man band.
It's a frat boy, something wrong with your daddy had. That's what I
The
had.
day was filled between that and the truck trying to
I'll
get to
have
that
to show you
light.
that video.
Oh yeah, you gotta see this shit. It's
All
another
right, come
moment.
on, tell me. But the show's
No,
not
you
over
have
yet.
to show
No.
it. You have to see the videos on our phone. It's this motherfucker having a tree episode
I
again.
put an extension ladder on top of the truck. That's what a truck. Is the truck still over there?
The
Yeah,
truck's
truck's
over there and the
still there.
ladder's leaned up against
So I
it.
put, I
That's
had
the one that he had in the
all right,
tree.
So yeah, I got that ladder in the tree, and I had extension ladder leaned up to the tree.
Off the top of the
So
truck.
you
off
went
the
up a
top of the
long
truck.
ladder that was based inside the truck bed.
no,
on top of the
on
truck.
top of the truck.
Like
Watch,
on
watch
the top
the
top.
videos. There you go.
Are you sending them to me?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
With Junior holding the shit.
Yeah, he was.
You
Start
got
with,
the
start
boy-
with the first one.
you got the boy involved? You literally
Yeah.
texted these
He
to
was
me?
holding my feet. He was holding the legs, but I had the ladder tied up to the
Going
tree
through it right
for the
now.
kickback also. But he was just
I
extra,
said, "God
extra
damn it."
support.
You got the boy out there fucking participating in this shit.
And at
now.
least he
There's
was
a
gonna
se-
call
there's a-
911 if I fell.
There's a sequence, so
You're-
start with the first video.
You're corrupting. You're
I'm
corrupting
not.
your children. All right, so there's three. You're talking about the
They're
one.
only like 10 seconds long.
talking the one at the top. All right,
yeah,
let's see. what
start
we
with the
got.
first one.
Yeah, that's the first one. He's got the ladder in the fucking truck bed with Junior holding the ladder in the truck bed.
No, that I condone the truck bed technique.
Hold on,
using it.
now,
All right,
look,
now I'm on to the
now
second
look.
video. Now I'm on to the second video. Let's see. All right, so now the truck has the ladder on the roof of it. I do not condone this technique.
That's safe.
That light.
He's going after the light that's up there.
There's a light mounted in the top of the tree, y'all.
Now wait, now the next one.
All right, now we got one more video.
Now he done
All
took.
right, so the still of this video, there is a ladder on the roof. There's a ladder, ladies and gentlemen, on the roof
Of his truck.
of the truck.
That he done
and-
took up a fucking A-frame
And
ladder.
there's an A-frame ladder that is wedged into the crevice of the spreading tree. And the Jew appears, before I started playing this video, to be on that A-frame ladder that is wedged.
In the tree.
In
into the tree.
Yeah.
All
Tied
right.
with this like thin ass little rope
That
around
he
the
climbed
tree.
up the other ladder that's on the roof
That's
of the
my
truck
twine.
to get in it.
Got my twine wrapped it around the tree.
So he's got the tree. He's got a ladder tied to the tree because that's going to help. All right.
I'm thinking.
Why you put it so high?
Still going for that. At their light.
So you look to be at this point about 10 feet away. You're looking at
Yeah, he's
You're looking at it like a
Far
cat.
It was a failed mission.
I was going to say you're looking at it like a cat that doesn't know how it's going to catch the bird that it's looking at.
Well, I was looking.
100% failed
See, at that point, I was looking at the distance from the top of the ladder to my next pivot point, and it was too far.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
It's accessible going, but coming to it is the problem.
What you needed
I
to
probably
do-
got to call the fire department to get a real ladder to
Here's
come
what
get
you
me down
needed
from
to
that
do.
motherfucker.
What you need is
So I just stopped.
another one of those extension ladders, and you wedge
And see, now
that
you the fuck.
into
See,
the
that's
tree.
what I thought he was
Yeah,
gonna do.
I think that's what I think. I was like, I need the gray ladder, but then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing all that. I just need to go rent a goddamn ladder.
Ladies and gentlemen, the junior is a madman. Thankfully, he did not fall out of that tree. We're waiting for him to die out of that tree. Mike and I have videotaped him in that tree. Now
Yeah.
Lisa has videotaped him in that
Yeah.
tree. We suspect that that tree may just take his life one day. We hope not.
Me and that tree's homies, bro. I gotta take what I need. You know what I mean? He gives what I take. You know what I mean?
That's some bullshit.
So, ladies and gentlemen, with that said,
Oh yeah.
we're going to have to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends show to a close. We'd like to thank you for listening. We'd like to encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as new episodes.
Like, share, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's right, keep grinding on the shit you're trying to get done because that is how things get done.
We believe in you.
That's right, don't forget we love you very, very much.
Love y'all.
We wish you nothing but the best.
All day, every day.
And peace be with you.
Go.